Hello there and welcome back to the Mountain Morning Show. We're going to share a little bit of what you can expect from the Slamdance Film Festival. And in studio with me, I have to my right Vivian Martinez. She is front of house manager, and also Paul Sbrizzi. He is a Slamdance programmer. Welcome back to Paul. And is this your first time, Vivian?
First time.
Nice to have you here.
Thanks.
And you guys, this is such an exciting festival. Of course, I'm mostly thrilled about the fact that we have better weather this morning, which will help people finally get into town, because I know that's been a little issue with some. But welcome, a pleasure to have you. Let's start off first chatting a little bit about really what Slamdance embodies in terms of its community, really the spirit of it that it brings, in contrast to some of what we might experience during Sundance. Slamdance is definitely a community festival. Vivian, share with me a little bit about your role and what you think about that.
It's definitely a community festival. Last year was my first year, and you're just like immediately embraced by the community. You walk in and it's not like, hey, go over there, or I can't help you with that. It's just very much like, what's up? Are you Vivian? Welcome to the family. Like, I was immediately family. Everyone there is so close. It's really great. It's extremely personable.
Excellent. Now, how long have you been involved with the festival?
It's my second year.
That's exciting. So you came back for a second time. You got to the first one and you're like, I am totally back.
I was like waiting for the call, and they're like, do you want to come back? And I was like, casual. Sure.
Like, okay, why not? I might as well.
Right.
Well, tell me about kind of how the feel is when you go into the Treasure Mountain Inn, because that's where kind of your guys' base of operations is. What you can expect as you come in.
Well, the box office is right there, and there's like the roaring fire and like the entryway, and it's like super nice. And then we have our two theaters right there, so you can go into either one, get your tickets right at the Treasure Mountain Inn, and people just sort of like hang out there too. Like filmmakers, you know, it's not like people just come see a movie and then they go. They like want to embrace the community and be a part of what's happening, and you know, then they go to the events, because it's not just movies too. People come for the free workshops and all that kind of stuff, and yeah, and then just like mingle and become this like filmmaker stew.
I love it. And it's a filmmaker stew. I've never heard it quite like that. That's a great way to think of it. And Paul, in terms of your position, in terms of gathering together these filmmakers, and of course, you go through a lot of films. Yes. A lot. Yes. How many this year did you guys look through?
We had in the region of 6,000 submissions.
My goodness.
So, but we have,
does it ever like blur together at one point?
Kind of, yeah. After a while, you're kind of like, but we have different committees of people. Yes. That's kind of the cool thing about Slamdance too. It's not, you're not trying to get past this one gatekeeper. We have committees. They change every year, and they're made of filmmakers. So we have that point of view. We're not coming from like the outside and kind of judging. We're kind of like feeling the spirit of what's behind the films.
Share with us the rundown in terms of who is actually determining who gets into the festival.
Well, that's it. It's we have separate committees for narrative features, for documentary features. We have a category for Beyond, which are people that are, our main thing is first-time filmmakers, but we also get a lot of submissions from people that are, you know, have made another film before, and so we have a section called Beyond for them, which is actually always a really exciting section.
That is pretty cool.
Shorts, animation, experimental, and we have a really wild category for underground film called Anarchy.
Anarchy, I love it. How long has that one been around for, that category?
That one's maybe 5 years, something like that, yeah.
Yeah. And Slamdance, its grand total since its inception has been how many years?
I guess, well, we started in 95, right? So yeah, I guess this is
a little while now.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah.
So along with that, share with us some of the themes that we're seeing this year, then we can go into some of the films individually that you're excited about.
Themes, you know, it's so diverse. I mean, we have films like, I mean, I'm a narrative features programmer, and I'm thinking, you know, we have a film called The Lesson, which is like a horror film based on like a teacher getting revenge on his students. We have comedies like Chemical Cut, and we have Hunky Dory, which is like a drag queen father taking care of his son. So it's very diverse, and we try to have that kind of diversity rather than trying to, like, you know,
fit things into a box.
Exactly. Yeah.
You want to exceed or go beyond. You don't even want people to have expectations. You just want to do your own thing, and then they just come and they're like, "Wow, I had no idea there was this kind of filmmaking out there." It seems.
Yeah, I mean, as an audience member, you can really pick and choose from like a wide range of different stuff, and hopefully you'll be open to just trying out some different flavors.
There's definitely something for everybody, and so it's cool because you see people more willing to try new stuff. They're like, oh, I'll go to a shorts block, and they like never would have done that before, I don't think, because it's really accessible. It's like easy to go try something new,
That's the beauty of Slamdance, is that it really exposes you to different opportunities in film to experience, a film that you never, like you said, never ever would have thought of going to. And you're like, oh, okay, I'll try it out, because like you said, you guys make it very accessible to everyone. How many films actually make it into Slamdance after those 6,000 entrants? What does it whittle down to?
It's I would say between about 90 films. I'm not sure exactly the number, but yeah, it's something like that. Yeah.
Wow. Share with me a little of the alumni experiences in terms of those who have come through Sundance, and some of them, rightly so, become some household names.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had a film in the festival in '99.
All right,
and look at him now.
The morning breakfast, we have filmmaker breakfast, and there was Christopher Nolan with his wife, just starting out. He was just one of the other filmmakers.
That's incredible.
A few years back, Lena Dunham came to the festival with her first short, which was really hilarious, and she's a lot of fun, but just one of the other filmmakers, and and some of these people go on to these big careers. Ben Zeitlin, who directed Beasts of the Southern Wild, was he's one of our buddies, maybe 6-7 years ago.
Right.
So yeah.
That's pretty exciting. Vivian, share with me, what are you most looking forward to about this Sundance? This being your second year, you've got it under your belt now, you know how it works, and working you get to see behind the scenes and what other people experience as well.
Very much so, yeah. Being the front of house manager means I'm like in and out, talking with people, talking with filmmakers, getting things ready. So I'm excited this is gonna sound dumb, but I'm excited for the family to come back. Filmmakers are gonna start coming today, and I'm like excited to see everybody.
Your long lost children.
Yeah. Come home. Come home. And then opening night's gonna be super fun. Director's cut, Adam Rifkin, super excited. As a kid, we went to Penn and Teller shows, so.
That's fantastic. Very cool. All right, Paul, share with us any big things happening today that we need to know about with Slamdance.
Today?
Yes.
Oh, well, today we're opening our box office and welcoming our filmmakers.
Yeah.
Another really great thing about Slamdance is it's not that hard to get tickets. I mean, you can just come up and we've got plenty of tickets available, so it's not like, like a crazy.
Yeah, we freeze sales in order to make it accessible to people here. Like we shut down online sales. We stopped selling passes. We provide a local pass. It's only $150. You can go see everything. And we still have some of those, just a few actually, I think.
That's a phenomenal deal.
Yeah. It's
great.
Pretty good.
That's really good.
Yeah, and there's only a few left. So.
All right. Well, Vivian, remind us where we can find you guys up on Main Street.
Treasure Mountain Inn.
Very good. Paul, any last words to add? We can also find you online. You have your really cool little flip book of all the films and stuff that you can pick up as well, right?
Yeah, just coming out. The festival runs from the 22nd to the 28th. We've got lots of films, free workshops.
Polytechnics.
Lots of stuff going on every day. So come and say
just
hi.
Come say hi.
And I like the plug you're putting in for the workshops, because that's something that I think. I mean, when I first got into the festival, I was like, oh my gosh, the opportunities they have here to learn for free. That is kind of incredible. So that's wonderful what you guys are doing. And thank you for joining us here this morning, Vivian and Paul. A pleasure to have you here. Good luck over the next couple of days. And thanks for what you guys do for the Slamdance community in here in Park City. So thanks a lot. We'll be right back after this commercial break. We have some music coming your way along with much more. Stay tuned. You're watching the Mountain Morning Show.